do not know. It's not Twitch. It's YouTube. Okay. It's not Twitch. It's YouTube. It's just like a block past. Hello, the two people who are here. I know it's late. I know. I'm just more testing stuff out, really. I'm trying to get used to this, like, Streamlabs thing. It's kind of confusing. But for you, the two that are here, it's the 5th district so far. It's a pretty decent amount done. I'm just trying to get this wall stuff set up and finished. Oh, nope, that needs to be pink. Okay, I think that building's done. Yeah, I can just connect it onto that. Oh, wait. Is it completely different? I mean, it's practically connected. Should be fine. So the next building, I have my my VR headset on, so if I stop moving, it's because I'm on the PlayStation, because I don't want to turn around. So this should be okay. That's also still a straight line. And it's yellow. Goes to about, I'd say, halfway that. Okay. Is that orange? Orange building? I think so. No, it is yellow. Do I have a yellow building? No, I just have orange. So it's actually brand new? And not just a color that I'm... Okay, new color. Actually share the fact that I'm streaming, I guess. At least this kind of thing. So, bear with me. Okay. I feel like this should just be pulled out one. There we go. Yeah, that way it just doesn't feel right. Yeah, I think that's better. Right. Sound should be okay, I hope. Let's see here. Alright. Thank gosh I have double monitor. So, let's see here. That goes out like a... So I'd say one... say maybe like 3 layers it goes outwards. So let's make that like a 3. Like that. Let's do maybe like one more. Just like that, kind of. Yeah. So then this should just be flat along this. Let's do one more. There we go. Should be about halfway past. Check the game. Should be right. It should start like right where right before that. So where am I? So that's that line. Okay, so it should go out just by 2. So right before. There we go. So there's that. It should be, I don't know if it should be 1 up more, just so it would be right above like the glass, or it should just be like right against the glass. Let's see what the game says. The game is like right above the glass, so I would say maybe like up 1 more. Yeah, I think that'll work great, because that way I can put glass here. Take that. Wait, maybe I need the there we go. Because there's a small little window right here on that side. Now I can put the roof in. Don't be afraid to talk in the chat. I mean, it feels nice, I guess. I don't know. I'm new to this streaming thing. I don't really like stream. I usually just build on my own. But okay, so that will go there. Wow, hey, what up, dude? Aw, I love you too. Oh, man. So, let's see here. I think this is all. So that should... Alright, so I'm gonna have to... Where's the controller? Okay, here it is. Oh, there's a pink spot here. Where am I on the other side of the wall? Oh, okay. That's. Oh yeah, no. See, I only play creative mode because I like to do this. So let's see. This should. That's gonna end. And then let's say I'd say if where's that magenta? I need that. Ah, thank you. Yeah, you can see most of it from up here. It's a lot of Traverse Town. This is all the Dream Drop distance stuff, so I don't have my special map. Where's my I'm not a god. I would say like my team and all of us put together make the god. Say on my own, I'm pretty average, I would say. So let's say that. Let's do like a 3. Yeah. That's pink. That's magenta. So that should be like a building here. Cause that's yeah. Okay. Wow, I can't believe I'm like close to like boxing this off. So like this whole area will be boxed off now. I just can't get over actually how good this looks. I was not expecting this to like even look good because I was super nervous about it. But I mean, it ended up turning out really well. Especially this glass part. I was not excited for that. Ended up, I mean, looking alright. I'll have to like do some editing with it like below here because I have it like double layered instead of just single. Which, you know, knowing me, I probably shouldn't have done, but I did just for the sake of getting the design correct. Thank you! This wall is not finished over here either. I've been slowly working on spots here and there. And then the water is only a half slab because I figured out how to do it. But if I put anything in here, the entire water drains. So that's like pretty lame. Because I want to put lily pads like over here because it would make it much nicer. But it's just gonna drain the water, and then anytime I put the lily pads there, it's just gonna not work out. So I might have to skip on the lily pads, sadly. So I know this is an orange building. Oh, well that's interesting. All right, well we're just gonna have to do this first. I guess we're just gonna have to go like that. Huh? That's weird. No big deal. It's called Conquest. Let's see that. Yeah, Conquest 1.12. This is I'm not playing on 1.13 yet. I'm only playing on 1.12. I'm using Optifine as well, so I also have the. Oh, that's not the right spot. So I also have the Seuss Renewed on as well. But there hasn't been anything for 1.13 yet, so I've just been stuck on 1.12 essentially. So this wall is going to be okay. Hopefully the music's like playing through right. I try to get like put all my Kingdom Hearts music in one playlist. This is going to be around the same height. I think this is going to be one more higher. Yeah, it's just really difficult to play on the consoles for me. What color is that? Oh, that's brown terracotta. There we go. I just want to get the basis for all of the walls set up here. Because all of these walls are going to be doubled, and then they're going to have like a triple layer, which is the roofing, and then some of them are going to have towers in the back here. I'm not excited about this big glass tower thing. But for now, baby steps. And this is the cyan building. Okay. Yeah, it should have been like the thumbnail. I have like that I just downloaded it. Let's see. Yeah, it should be this picture right here. Oh, well, on the other side. This part. This is like the big part I'm not excited for. But right now I'm working down in here-ish. Yeah, like this specific little area right here. But like all of these areas, all of the walls, I only have the first section part done. So they're going to have like this second part and then the roof part. And then some of these towers. It's going to look really cool. See, that would be cool if I figured out how to do that. But I'm also going to have the interior of like the gardens and stuff. So like you're going to go in like where you fought him as Riku. So we're going to have that too. And that's going to go underneath underneath everything. It's raining. It always rains in this world. Alright, so we're going to get a cyan base. Maybe like put this here. Put that like that. So it's still like no. I think these are done. I think this is like the flat part here. Yeah, this is the flat part. There we go. Oh, the rain. I love it. Like I love the reflections it has like on some of the blocks. Like the wet reflections and stuff. I love that. But it just rains too much. Like there's a limit that I can handle. Alright, so we're just gonna place some boundaries here. It's gonna be a lot bigger than in-game, but that's alright. As long as the base is the skeletons there. There we go. So then this is going to come out, I believe. Maybe to like right. I have to check. So it's like halfway through purple. It like branches outwards. It's gonna follow the other thing. Halfway through pink. Okay, yeah, so then yeah, I could have gotten away with that. So I can do probably like one more, probably like, well, let's see. 1v1, I'm not very good at PvP, man. Surprisingly, I think I'm only good at building in this game. let's do that. Oh no, these have to be first. Yeah, I'm terrible. Like, I'm surprised I played survival recently and I did like semi-decent, and like I built like a really nice house and everything, and I was kind of amazed at myself, and then yeah, that's pretty much how that went. Alright, so this just doesn't look right at all, so we're just gonna do that. Yeah, okay, that looks much better-ish. It's hard to tell. So then this is going to branch out. Let's try twos, just as a skeleton. I'm gonna change the song just so I don't get nuked, because I forgot to take that song out, so. Alright, whatever. Okay. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, I played survival recently, and it was really nice, like, it was just, but, I think that I might just, I might just stick to this. So, this is going to go to, like, where that stops. Okay. So I'm gonna go to, like, the end of this building. Alright, let's see. Okay, cool. So I have to be 3 at the end, but that's gonna be this big, long cyan building. That's a big building. It's fine though. So we're just gonna put that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, here, let me fix that. There we go. Alright, here, let me get rid of the... There we go. Daytime. So this is going to be... Alright. Didn't account to that part. We're just gonna have to live with that. So let's put that pink here, here, oh, here, and here. There we go. This is, it's from Birth by Sleep. Oh, let's see what song it is. Oh, this I think is when, like, it's called the Key of Darkness, so I would say it's, I think it's right around, like, the Vanitas section of the game. I would say. I'm assuming it's, like, right where you fight him, like, in one of their stories. I can't remember. I haven't played Birth by Sleep since it came out in Japan in 2010. So it might be the one that you fight as Aqua. That might sound right. I'm not sure. I don't know if the Ventus one has the same music or not, but I think it's right before. Oh no, I think it's the cutscene that happens like right when he like fuses with Ven. I think so. He has like the Ven head. That's I think where this song is from. Which now that makes sense. Alright, I think that's good right there. Cause that was like a weird like. But now that should be all settled. I'm gonna get my. Oh, okay, that doesn't count my little. Yeah, yeah, all those fights. Now, how tall is this building? Okay. Oh, that's pretty tall. All right. Well, let's see here. It's almost as tall as the yellow building across from it. This is gonna be a little bit taller. In terms of that, it's gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2. I would say 4 blocks. Let's do 5 blocks higher than. Let's do 4 blocks. Let's try that. 2, 3, 4. So it'll be that much higher. Let me check. And then what's on top? Yeah, I think that looks right. Okay. If it's not, I'll just shorten it by like 1. I know, all those freaking notifications driving me nuts. I set up all these countdowns and I didn't expect it to like give me a notification for every single one of them. Dang, this building's really tall. But then that should conclude all of the actual buildings. Ish, besides like this back part. That's gonna be exciting. My favorite Kingdom Hearts game is Chain of Memories, actually. Unpopular opinion, but I only like the Game Boy Advance version. Ish, yeah. I actually don't like Rechain of Memories at all. I feel like that version was extremely, I feel like it was worse. That's my unpopular opinion. I feel like it's worse, and it ruined the gameplay completely. It also doesn't help that the English version was 100% rushed and out into America from Japan in under 21 months. So, I mean, that doesn't help my argument. But at the same time, I would say the Japanese version is better than the English one, strictly because like the lip sync is just absolutely terrible, and like it's not. They didn't try at all. Like of course they were, rushing the game out, which makes sense. But like there was just no love put into it, like the rest of them. And the fact that in 1.5 for the PS3, I don't know how the PS4 version is. I haven't touched it. I own it, but I haven't touched it. But I know that the PS3 version was stretched to 1080p, so it wasn't actually remastered, it was just stretched to high definition. I have a high grudge against Rechain of Memories. All my friends know. So there's that building. Yeah, like I actually, that's the only Kingdom Hearts game I haven't beaten is Rechain of Memories, strictly because I actually messed up my own build of my deck and stuff like early on in the game, and I was never able to repair it. Strictly because I just picked the wrong cards. And yeah, I got past Vexen, but I'm right after Twilight Town on both the English version and the Japanese version. I cannot beat the boss in between floors. This is too big. Yeah, surprisingly, the Vexen fight in Japan was really easy. But the Vexen fight in America was so obnoxiously difficult, I don't even understand what happened. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's my all-time, honestly, it's like my all-time favorite version of the game. Like, Rechain Memories comes nowhere close, and I will fight anyone on it because, like I said, I feel like it ruined a lot of the gameplay that it actually had. Yeah, see, when I first got the Game Boy Advance version, I bought it on eBay. So I was just like, oh my god, you can play as Riku? So I immediately jumped into Riku's story and realized that was the biggest mistake. Just did not do well. And I realized, oh, I'm supposed to play Sora's part first. That's why that's why it's so difficult. So then I went to Sora's part and everything was fine. Alright, that looks good. There should be a building that goes this big rectangle here. Wow, everything's coming together. Does this orange part have any? Yes, it does. That doesn't look right, so we're just gonna do this. Yeah, I mean, what I love about Chain Memories is just the fact that, like, it's more of a strategy game than it is a mashing the X button kind of game. Hey, I feel with that one too. Don't worry. I actually really like Recoded a lot, and I felt like I know the story is not the best, but at the same time, like, I feel like its gameplay makes up for that. So that's what I love about it. Alright, so this is a nice little trick I have here. We're just gonna build that 4. Oh, wait, we're gonna... Come on, get in there. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit weird. I know the story is kind of, like, out there, and I get where he was coming from with it and everything, but, like, I loved, like, the fact that, like, each world had its own, like, unique gimmick. That was, like, my favorite part. Oh, thank you. Like, Olympus Coliseum was, like, turn-based, and, like, Wonderland had, like, the running forward kind of thing, and, like, I'm trying to remember. Wonderland also had, like, the maze kind of gameplay, and each thing had its own separate, like, boss fight kind of thing. And I love that it was different from everything else because, it was like trying its own, like, thing, I should say. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's why I love Recoded. Hello. Turn it to daytime. Yeah, that was a pain. I loved how they did it though. I really do, because Castle Oblivion is my if I didn't count Space Paranoids. Space Paranoids is my favorite world in the whole series, but if I didn't count Space Paranoids, then Castle Oblivion would be my favorite world. There we go. Alright, now to do the design on this wall here. Oh, I got 6 people. Alright. Alright, so now I have to... Actually, I gotta jump down here. Oh, okay, so this is gonna have... This is so strange. Okay. Are these purple? Are those purple and green? Purple and purple. Okay. So we're gonna do this. My favorite character? I think that's tough. I really like Naminé. Like, maybe that just helps that it's part of like the whole I really, really like Chain of Memories thing. Is this the same trappers? Yeah, it is. Okay. But yeah, I would say Naminé. I just love like the whole point around her character. I love that she can like put people's memories and stuff together. I don't know, it's difficult. I never really like actually sat down and like thought about it. But I also really like Terranort as a character as well. Yeah, this is it from above. I'm just waiting for everything to load here. So this is the old 3 districts up at the top. We're not gonna be using those. We're gonna be remaking them. But everything else here you see is all of the Dream Drop distance sections, just from above. Everything it just looks so great. You know, once you see everything at the top. But I only need to. This is my editing program, so I can cheat just a little bit. We're just gonna borrow some of these assets, because if the game can borrow assets, I can borrow assets. All right, so let's see. Where's one of those? Okay. Where that was? On the first square. Yeah, I mean, I don't do everything by hand. I do cheat like a tiny little bit. Alright, that should go there. And then place another one right there. Are those the only 2? No, there's one more, and it's halfway facing off the thing. I'm gonna put that like right there. Oh, I love this fight. This is like the Phantom Xemnas one, I believe. That should be that. I know. I love his character and Paul St. Peter. Like his whole voice, it fits the character so well. All right, so that should be. All right. So I'll just minimize that. Do you mean like as like character from the organization? Because I'd say my favorite character from the organization is Xigbar. I love that guy so much. I just love Braig as a character. Yeah, it would be Xigbar then. No, this boss fight would be the one that you're fighting Xemnas in front of the memory skyscraper. Yeah, I mean, I like Braig as a character strictly not because like I just love his whole premise. Like, I feel like Nomura's even hinted that, like, you know, he has his own plans, and like, I feel like Xehanort's gonna be like the big baddie for like a while, and then he's gonna be like the actual final boss of the game for 3. Anyway, that's my theory. I think that Braig's gonna be the actual final boss, and he's gonna triumph over Xehanort at the end and turn against him, and you know, have his own like evil agenda. And Axel, I love Axel. I'm friends with Quentin Flynn on Facebook, and I've been friends with him for like 8 years now, I think. He's a really cool guy, and I met up with him at a convention in April, and it's funny that he actually remembered who I was based off my Facebook, and you know, I had a nice conversation with him. It was just, yeah, I friended him a long time ago. Six is great too, which is this song that is playing now. Will probably be there in a second. Every time I hear this song, I only think of Six screaming his brains out. I don't know why. That's like the only thing I think of. Yeah, Quentin is like seriously like one of the nicest guys ever. Like, if you ever get a chance to meet him, oh my god, you'll love him. I always thought that he lived in like England this whole time, and he just like lives in Ohio, and I had no idea. I just assumed. There we go. That wall's starting to come together. A lot of windows in this place. To Ven, I think he'll wake up, and I think that I really think that he is the secret to getting Roxas back. So I think that he's going to play a very big role, and I think it would be near the beginning of the game that we wake him up. Fit Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy character? I don't know. That's tough. It might just be like Squall, like just mainly because I haven't played much of the Final Fantasy games, but design-wise, he's always been like pretty cool. Like, I know he's from like 8, right? I don't know, but but overall, I've always liked his design, especially from like Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, because I know like Kingdom Hearts 3 is like all about Roxas this time around, so it's not like anything special. I mean, it's all about him in terms of like the whole thing's gonna be about him. Cloud's a cool guy too. I only played like a little bit of. Yeah, can you imagine the whole like Ven and like Roxas thing? Like, if they meet up ever in person, do you think they're gonna like be like that Spider-Man picture where both the Spider-Mans are like pointing at each other? Like, I wonder if that's gonna happen, because that'd be pretty funny. I'm trying to think here. There we go. Okay, I was wondering why my actual screen wasn't moving. Okay. So now we're gonna do like these weird textures. Yeah, of course! Oh, hey, what up, Bull? I feel like I should put it like another layer down, close all that off, you know? Of course! I mean, I'll put it out when it's done. I have to wait for like the first 3 districts that to be finished. We're reworking everything. And then the post office. But yeah, definitely. It's gonna be great when it's finished, trust me. More Aqua? I think that Aqua is extremely early game, so I would say maybe he's trying to keep that under wraps. Right, now to do these like weird door things. Big Hero 6 trailer is next, so I would see, let's see, what's today's date? 29th. So I would say in 13 days we're gonna get the Big Hero 6 trailer. Oh, I mean, he did say that he wanted to like show it off next in like their schedule, so I would only assume that it's coming at the PlayStation lineup tour on the 10th. So let's see, what are these textures? They're like purple doors with like a green light above them. Ooh, how can I do that green light? I don't know if I can do that. So I guess I'll use Emerald. Yeah, September 10th, man. I'm pretty sure that's the date. Oh wait, I actually have an idea. Let's try these lime stained. So let's check this out. Let's put the green light. Purple door. That looks so bad. All right, let's see. There's green in the middle. All right, that I guess that'll have to do. But I want to see if this this trick works with the. I don't know if it'll glow green. Oh yeah, okay, that definitely works. So that's like, I don't even know. I guess that'll be good. Alright, well, there's like a billion of those all over the place, so I'm sure I can be able to get that finished. In fact, there's one like 3 feet away, and then another one, oh man, there's like 5 in a row. Really like sitting down and looking at this is just so strange. Oh yeah. The gummy ship. Alright, so we had a 9 grid. Of purple. What did I have in the middle? Green? Nope. Green. It's good music. I mean, I love all the music, but I think that maybe that's just like a bias. So like, everybody else went to the orchestra just because it was like probably Kingdom Hearts, and I went to the orchestra so I can hear the music that I like listen to on a daily basis. Orchestrated. So that, I mean, yeah, like, I can't wait for the orchestra to come back. Like, I'm already planning to go again. I'm only gonna go to like one of them though. I don't understand all the, like, the other guys who go to like 3 or 4 orchestras. It just doesn't, I'm like, that's just so much money that I don't have, and I, you know, would rather spend on something else. I would love to see Treasure Planet, but it's never happening, and I'm gonna feel sad over it. It's my all-time like most wanted world in the series. Actually, you know what? I don't even think I... Oh, yeah, I did that. Let's see. Is there one on the pink? I don't think Atlantica is going to be in the game simply because Ariel's a summon. And I feel like that would be just weird. I mean, yeah, you're right. I never know. Because Nomura is a very special human being and will trick us at any moment. This is coming from the guy who said birth by sleep wouldn't be sad. This is actually the deep end from Kingdom Hearts 1. This is like their famous boss battle music. Like when you would fight the dragon, like the Maleficent dragon. Alright, I mean, as cheesy as that looks, it looks alright. Jungle Book. I think his favorite world is the Jungle Book, and I think that's why he hasn't announced it yet. Because he says that his favorite world has yet to be announced, and he's been trying to push for Jungle Book this entire time. So, I mean, it was in Birth by Sleep. It was supposed to be in Dream Drop Distance, but they cut that out. And I always had hope for Treasure Planet because it was also supposed to be in Dream Drop Distance. That's why I was like, oh, maybe I'll have a chance. Maybe it'll finally happen. And then they announced Pirates of the Caribbean, and all my hope went right through the window. Not that I don't want Pirates of the Caribbean, but I would rather have Treasure Planet as the pirate world. Okay. Oh, it's raining again. There we go. Now he's in those weird textures on the other wall. So we got 1, 2, and 3. One on the pink, one on the orange, and one on the blue. Okay. I don't even know if I'll have space, actually. Oh, yeah. I mean, which ants are we talking about? Like, the big one with the giant, like, World of Chaos? Or are we talking, like, just with the Guardian on the beach? Because that one was, like, just super easy. Because, like, sometimes, like, World of Chaos can just get annoying because of his dumb lasers that shoot you all the time. Like, they don't give you a break. They're just, like, constant. You have to also remember that, like, Kingdom Hearts 1 had, like, 15 final bosses. Like, there was just a lot. There's also a lot of glowstone down here. All these windows. I mean, it looks nice at night, but... Actually, let's see. I'm actually going to get rid of this, and we're going to put this thing right here. Oh, yeah, I mean, I loved everything about it. I just, as a kid, it's like, wow. You know? And then, you know, you grow up and you're like, wow, I know all his moves. Like, I don't know, it's, like, difficult for me to, like, sometimes, like, watch people stream the game, because it's, like, you know, I don't know, like, it's hard to explain from my end, I should say, because, I mean, I already know everything that happens, and obviously all of us know everything that happens, but, like, I guess sometimes it's just, I don't feel like watching the same stuff all the time. I don't know. I I'm not super into streaming either. I'm like kind of new to it still. I would love to continue doing it, but Streamlabs is like difficult for me to understand for some reason. And I think I just have a bigger following on YouTube than I do Twitch. Oh man, Clock Tower Phantom. This is, I think, the orchestrated version. Yeah, this is the Let Darkness Assemble Final Boss Battle Medley from the orchestra. Alright, I actually think I'm done with this hallway. In terms of, like, buildings, on, like, the sides of the buildings. Okay, alright, cool. Now I can actually go to the other side. I have a lot of stuff to do on this side. And I gotta jump, fly over to that. Oh boy, we have a bunch of these. Okay, so we're just gonna start off. There's one right here. Oh yeah, yeah. Clock Tower Phantom. He's like, I would say he's not hard. He's just annoying. like the rest of the bosses in that game. Like some of the bosses aren't hard. They're just annoying. It's like, you know, just one false move and you're dead, and you know you screwed up the whole thing. I mean, I don't know why. Yeah, I guess there's nothing really. Yeah. I mean, starting the series with Kingdom Hearts 2 is not bad. As long as you like went back and played everything else. Like I was really worried about Kingdom Hearts 3 not having like that like help, you know what I mean? Like, so all of the new people who are starting to play like won't understand anything, but obviously he's gonna put like those videos in, but let's be like actually honest here, who's gonna watch those? Like, let's say like you're starting the series off for the first time, right? You're gonna want to jump right into the game. You're not gonna want to watch, you know, 20 minutes of like backstory. So it's like I understand like where he's coming from, but like he's gotta be on. He's gotta know. Nomura has to know that nobody's gonna watch those. The only people who are gonna watch those are like gonna be people like us. People who already know everything. They're the only people who are gonna sit here and watch those because, like, you know, he put all the effort into it. See, I feel like that would happen too. Like back in like the first Final Mix, like they had like those weird flashback cutscenes of like Sora and Riku's kids on like the island. Yeah, like I at the same, like I feel like they're not gonna be though. Like I feel like they're gonna be like long, and that's why like nobody's gonna want to do it. And 0.2? I don't remember a 0.2 having anything. I'm kind of like actually realizing, I think that the reason why he didn't make 0.2 back then is because like he didn't know how to release a game that was like 2 hours long. Because I don't remember it was ever hearing that it was supposed to be any longer. Oh yeah, I mean, he has some of those. Because everybody always talks about, like, Birth by Sleep Volume 2, but he never stated how long he wanted to make that game. So probably the reason why it never came out is because he didn't want to release a game that was 2 hours long on like a Vita or a PSP, because it would be ridiculous. I think monetarily it wouldn't make sense, and it was probably a good idea that he didn't do it. Obviously everybody would have the outrage, and even back then. Thank you. It looks better when I'm looking at everything. But I'm only doing window detailing right now. That's the super fun part. It's not that fun, but does that secret boss have a name? I only know him as like the Red Eyes monster. I don't know if they gave him like an official name at all. I mean, I'm sure he does by now, but like, I only know him as Red Eyes. Isn't the Alright, cool. Oh, what are you putting in Persona 4? Well, that's from 0.2. That's not from oh, well, there was the regular Birth by Sleep that you had like her secret episode. Yeah, it was like it looked like he was like a lion kind of thing. You fought him in the Dark World. Oh, free cam mode. That sounds cool. Yeah. He had like the big red eyes. He was like the four-legged monster thing. Yeah, I don't know if they actually gave him like a name or not. All right. The only game I've ever ISO modded was Birth by Sleep. I changed it to I English patched Birth by Sleep Final Mix by myself using Everglow's like patch or whatever back in the day. But that was the most I ever ISO modded anything in my life. Dark Hide. Wow, that's his name? That's weird. I was not expecting that. I was figuring that he would get like his own cool name or something. Huh. Ah well. All these windows have to go. Oops. Yeah, dark. That's just it's so strange. Yeah, I haven't really modded anything PS2 wise. Like, I was playing Final Mix back in like 2008, but that's about the extent of my knowledge of. I burned the English patch of final mix. So far, I'd say, well, I haven't built in like 2 months, but I'd say like just yesterday, I went from like that ledge here over to that, all of the glass and that hallway down, like that hallway on the other side, I think was 2 days ago. Yeah, I was very impatient. I needed to play. Like, I bought the actual disc back in like 2008 or so, but I was like dying to play in English. But I'd say overall, Traverse Town's taken us like a few months. Oh, one of those windows is closed. I didn't even notice. Okay. Let's go back down to this. I'm actually good friends with Jared. I'm in some of his videos. I mean, not like I'm in like a few. He mentions me, but like he very well knows who I am. I know that for a fact. Yeah, I know. We talk on Twitter and stuff. This one is actually, let's see here. It's gonna be a very weird wall. So we're gonna have a window there and a window here. Oh no, this isn't gonna work out. I have an idea. I'm just gonna move everything. Oh, okay, yeah. Because I know that I mailed him cards and stuff a little while ago. Because I had so many extras for my booster box I bought. So I just told him I'd mail him a few. And seeing how they're like impossible to get now, I felt like it was only right. This one is going to be closed. There we go. It's going to do that. But yeah, he's really cool. I know a bunch of the other guys too. I don't know if Volt Edits is still in here, but he's a pretty cool guy. Oh, a little bit of a lag spike there. I haven't talked to much of the other guys, but they're all very cool and they're all very nice. So this one is closed. I didn't realize that before. So then this is just littered with these things. Was it like one of those foam ones? Because that's a decent price for one of those foam ones. Oh, I have 2 of these open? I don't need 2 of those open. I only, I'm picky. So, oh. I'm extremely picky, so like I only, buy like official stuff. I don't know why, it's just how I am. I don't know if you heard my mother or not, but that was that. You should get it. I mean, it's worth it. as long as you got the cash. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I, like, lost my train of thought there for a second. Just gonna bump that down one. Bump that down. Come on. There we go. This is my... I love when I can cheat. I still have my homemade one. I love it because it's just the easiest one to make. That's probably why you went with it too. Because it's so easy to do. It's just like the basic one. Alright, well that's just gonna have to deal with that. Yep, so's mine. It's pretty decently heavy, isn't it? Because mine's heavy, and it's a pain to hold around all the time if I like want to take it somewhere. Hey, it's better than not having one, right? That's what I would say. If you don't got one, make one. As long as you're able to make it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to buy those metal ones, mainly because I'm honestly afraid of it like falling and like either me accidentally cutting myself, like not even on purpose, or like ruining my wall or something like that. And just because of how heavy they are. Oh, okay. Oops. I have my my friend make me them. He's really good at making props. So, I don't know. I'm like a strickler when it comes to like unofficial merchandise. Oh, that's right. Oh, the Spirit Halloween ones look so good. Like, I was debating on getting like the Kingdom Key D. Because it just looks so fantastic. Like, I'm so torn on it because I have the Proplica. And then, like, I bought the, I have a bunch of, like, my friend's props that he made. But, like, I also want that new foam one that's coming out. But, like, I don't need another Kingdom Key, so I was, like, kind of debating on just holding off. Ooh, this ain't gonna work out. But there's one on this wall. Metal Keyblade? I mean, if you like, I would go for that, but, you know, I've heard they are sharp, so... I saw that! My friend was there. I'm so jealous. He got one of my friends got me one of the lanyards that are there. Alright, I guess that this wall is not going to have one. Yeah, the Proplica's nice, but, like, I'm only gonna use it for display. Alright, I think that's all of the green window things. Is it raining again? No. Oh man, I'm really hoping that it's gonna be at New York Comic Con. Obviously the giant Keyblade probably won't be at New York Comic Con, but I'm hoping in general that Kingdom Hearts is gonna be there because I'm going on Friday, like that Friday. So that's my hope, is I get to play Kingdom Hearts 3 in October. Honestly, that's a really tough question. Like, I'm not usually like one to do like the OC thing, so I'm not entirely sure. But like back in the day, I had like an OC, and his name was Rexen. I spent a lot of time naming him. A lot. I forgot to take this into consideration. Oh, I had a backstory and everything for my character. I don't know. I guess I'm just not into like the OC thing. At least as much as I used to be, anyway. So we got some boxes. I guess that looks nice, I guess. I just love the little details everywhere. Make this place look more alive. Google Plus. I remember when Google Plus was like invite only back in the day. I don't even know why they did that. Oh, that's right, there's a little sign. I'm so glad they really remastered this. It looks so, it just overall sounds so much nicer. We are building the Imperial Palace. Here, actually, you know what? Here, I'll show you guys. You're getting a secret first look. Because it's not done yet. But, I think this is it right here. It should be. Oh, yeah, look. Here we go. So, yeah, right? So, basically, let me close my door all the way. That's only a small little portion of it, though. That's the best part. So, essentially what's going on is we're going to have, like, a village surrounding it. So, my partner's been working on little houses. I don't actually know how he does all this. So, this is my first time actually going through here and looking at this. Oh my god, he's going a little too far out. He's putting interiors in these. I mean, okay, sure. Here's just like little roofs. We're gonna go through there. So here's the, yeah, I'm surprised he made that. I know he was making, like, houses and stuff, but I didn't think he was gonna put interiors in them. So, the Imperial Palace is, like, I would say, like, almost done-ish. I know it's got like a lot to go. I'm just trying to render some stuff here. It's very plain in the inside. I mean, then again, it was really plain in the inside for them as well. Thank you. I mean, we do work hard. I think some people obviously work a lot harder than others. Which is Ven here. I just wish that... There we go. Yeah, this palace is pretty big. I love the little lion statues he has out front. Those are really cool. So then you're gonna walk in, and then the entrance is this entrance here. Yeah, that's tends to how that works. The inside is, I think, almost finished compared to everything else. So then you're gonna go into the throne room, which I have to light up manually. Well, he's not done yet. Once he's finished with everything, then I'll light it up. But I think it's a little bit bigger, but he tends to get everything done detail-wise with a different scale than I do. All of that is behind everything. So if I show you like the chunk view here, I mean, hey, you could always go back to it later, you know? So we're just waiting on the chunk view to load. This world is really big. Oh, that's not what I want. Like, it's really, really big. Just trying to load some more stuff here. But like he has like a path going all the way out, and then he what Ven's original plan was, he was gonna have a border. The border would be the Great Wall of China. Create an ISO. Have you tried like Power ISO or Image Burn? I don't know if they're like only for burning. Like I said, if you like, I'm normally the type of guy who doesn't want to like release anything until like it's finished. Cause I mean, as for like the Kingdom Hearts 2 map, obviously it's gonna be half finished, but like at the same time, like there's enough done for you to like walk around and explore. He's even adding like some rice fields over here, which I thought was actually really cool. I wasn't actually expecting that from him. But he has there's just so much here. I wonder how long. I hate how long MC Edit takes. It's just like, it takes forever. Yeah. Like, he wanted to, like, instead of just making, like, you know, places where you can't go, he wanted to just, like, make it, like, actually explorable. So, like, you can walk the entire way to the palace if you really, really wanted to. But I think that, like, once Kingdom Hearts 2, like, I think when we release Kingdom Hearts 2 as its entirety, I think that's, when I'll blow up in popularity. That's my hope. That's my dream. Is when everything comes together in the end. So like if let me pull up a picture. I think I have some of my screenshots here. Here we go. This is gosh, checkpoint or something it's called. Okay. So this is the mountain pass, I think. It looks really nice, but you can tell how like far the palace is. Like this was on like ludicrous render distance, and I still couldn't see the palace from here. And this was like eating my RAM up. But it looks really nice. That's the cool part. Like you can even tell like how far that is. Like this whole world is just extremely large. We haven't really put like much out of it, but so there's that sign. Now we can actually get back to Dream Drop Distance. Sadly, I'd love to spend all day working on Land of Dragons, but that's not my project, unfortunately. However, I might stream finishing Land of Dragons because once he hands me everything, and how do we do the doors in Halloween Town? Actually, you know what? I can actually go to that right now. I can show you. I love the new song. I absolutely love it, but I only like the Japanese versions of the music. Oh, cool. Where the heck am I? Oh, okay. I'm out here. That's weird. I think maybe a teleport's wrong, so I'd have to fix that. This is Disney Castle. As if, you know, if it wasn't obvious at all. Oh, you can see the super secret stuff we have set up. So here's Disney Castle. Let me change the time. Alright, I guess it was already set that time. Yeah, this is the Mirage Arena track. Wait, no, this is the tumbling. So this was like a couple of the boss tracks. Oh, did I not? Oh, right. That's right. I did not set the world map to this section. There we go. I love this area so much. I love the fact that like the sun like shines right down in it. I had to put it so it did that. It's just so good. So this is the world map. This is hopefully the teleport works. Okay, cool. It's a cheesy little thing that we were putting in, where you would walk to the worlds instead of. So the whole map's here, like the whole world map. Everything. We do have a cornerstone. Oh, here's Halloween Town over here. I know I've posted pictures of like the world map, but I've never actually put it out at like its own video. So we're gonna go to Halloween Town. Yeah, I know, that was my one thing I wanted for this one, is the big old world map. Teleports take forever because this map is absolutely massive. I think the game is just fighting with me right now. Come on, you can do it. I know, it's like intimidating, because you're so used to like seeing like far back. I think what it's doing is it's fighting. Well, let me see. We're just gonna end that. We're just gonna There we go. Reopen. I gotta crash every once in a while. There we go. Yeah. So like it's weird like seeing like these big worlds like up close. Alright, so it crashed before I went to Halloween Town. So let's see. Is it gonna work for me this time? I'll just wait on it. See what happens. There we go. Alright. You know what's also weird is seeing Halloween Town in the daytime. That's like also a weird part. So how about we just change that to nighttime? Did it work? Oh, I guess not. How about down? No? Really? I wonder why. I only have 2 mics here, or I only have 1 mic open. Kinda strange. Has it been there like the whole time? The echo? Huh, interesting. Why isn't the time working? That's... Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, let me see. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, let me see. I don't know why it does that. Oh, now I see it. Oh, I hear it. What the heck? I only have like 1 mic though. I don't know why it does that. Oh. Okay. Well, as long as you can like barely tell. I don't know. It's just I'm more curious of why like it's not like going to nighttime. Because we're gonna need it to go. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Maybe it was just lagging. That's weird. Okay. Ooh. All right. There we go. Much better. Now it's at nighttime. You can barely see it though. That's the problem. Maybe this is probably better to see. Yeah, sometimes that's what happens. Should be better now. Oh, I don't know. I think it's just too much. I think the shaders... Actually... That's why. That's why, right there. Alright, we should be better now. Yeah, this is the mysterious figure fight. Alright. So as long as you guys can see the graveyard here. We have the moon in the background. Oh god, I actually love that shot. Let me see. Screenshot that, actually. That's like actually really cool. Let's see. There we go. It's actually a fake moon, you guys. Sorry to fool everyone. It's only to make it look really cool. But, yeah, you wanted to see how the doors were done. Yeah, sadly we couldn't make it so you fall, so it's literally just a teleporter. I know, it's like not fun at all. But there is an actual tree in there. We have all the doors, yep. It's an actual tree. So like over here, this should be a wall here, so you can't actually, there's barriers here. So you're not able to go outside of the area here. But if you look closely, there's like the clover one, or no, I don't know what that one is. There's one there. That one I think is the turkey or something. I'm not sure. Should be another one. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. There's a few. But this should take you to Christmas Town. It's a little laggy strictly because it's like loading all of the chunks around me. We have over there to Candy Cane Lane. The music is so unfitting, and and then this is in a totally separate area, so it may look like, you know, I was outside, but like, look at that. That's a completely, so if I go to game mode 3, this is all fake. All of it. That's the fun part here. It's not even a real place. It's just a small little portion to make it look like it. The real one is right there. So this should have all of the other areas, like the little Christmas tree minigame cannon game. What does this say? Toy Factory, shipping and receiving. Oh, right. So this is the area you fight Oogie in. It's not our best work. Yeah, this is like the whole the whole workshop area. So it's like we didn't, obviously it wasn't gonna fit in the actual area, so we made a duplicate to give the illusion that it was. Because obviously, like, this is not the real building. Because the real building would not be able to fit all of this in here. What is this water doing here? Huh. So let's go back to... I have to teleport back to the original area. But, yeah, everything, like, this whole map is just sitting here waiting. Like, everything for right now is finished to what I need it to be. All I'm missing is Land of Dragons, and then once Land of Dragons is 100% finished, there's still some lag spikes here. Once Land of Dragons is 100% finished, I'm just gonna edit some teleports and release it, because I promised that we would release half the map. Sadly, we had pictures of Atlantica. I was building Atlantica on my old computer a long time ago, and this is what it looks like. We were building the main area, and I forgot to take it off my old server. So I have pictures of it that we're going to try to remake, but that's all we have so far. And I mean, technically, currently right now, I don't have anything. but we're going to make this and make it look nicer. But the only worlds that are not done in this, we have 5 of them. Which one? Oh yeah, I think it was in Finkelstein's that had the portal. Where was the... Oh, I don't remember anymore. I think Halloween Town might have been the one that I just never put, I'm trying to remember the other save points in Atlanta, in Halloween Town. Oh, right, I think it was in funny enough, I think it was in the Hinterlands. Not Hinterlands, the, Christmas, Tree Hill. Gummy ship music. Cornerstone? Yeah, I'll show you the Cornerstone. We'll go back to Disney Castle. I gotta turn it back to day. I think the map is just so big that it's just not rendering enough. How about all the all the things glow at night? I've never had this daytime issue. Let's reset the map again. I'll have to figure that out. There we go. Oh, whoops. Oh, it's raining. I don't know. Oh, okay. There we go. So here is the bland room. Alright, so we have 2 different versions here, actually. We have the normal version, and we have the version with all the thorns everywhere. Yeah, but I think the whole thing with the daylight cycle is we wanted to have it for, like, nighttime as well. Oh, that's good. So let's go to the thorn one first. This is dark and spooky. It doesn't really look the best in terms of quality of the Cornerstone, but there are actually, if I hold a torch in my hand, I can bring light with me everywhere. But there are big thorns everywhere in the room. Which is pretty cool. So we're actually going to go back out. I'll go to the normal one. It's a little smaller than anticipated, but here's the Cornerstone in the light. And we have our door to Timeless River. And then we have the portal to question marks. So I'll show you the portal to the question marks. Is it really raining again? Here he is, the man himself, standing before me. But, I mean, otherwise, it's just a big open area. Oh, that's fun. Did I not? Okay. Timeless River is so great. I love Timeless River. It was one of our favorite worlds to work on. And having it implemented within Disney Castle was one of the ways that we wanted to do. I just love how this door turned out too. It looks so good. Yeah, it looks kind of funky. It's but you know, we tried our best, and I think it turned out pretty well. If I go in here, it looks kind of dark and spooky with the big cornerstone. So I'm gonna actually have to change. We're gonna have to change some stuff. We're gonna get rid of Conquest. Wait for that to. All right, we're gonna put on Continuum. All right, so this one does it? Oh, okay. So it still keeps the color. There's that. It's freaking raining again. I don't know what's going on with the commands here. So let's see. This... Whoa, do you see that with the rain? It's like being really weird. Huh. Oops. That's not what I want. Why isn't the, I'm trying to remember how he did this. There was one where you can mess with the colors, and that's why I got rid of all of the, Let me just click open up a message here. Trying to figure out where he, let's see, let's go into this. I don't know, but there was a way that I can get rid of all the color out of this, so it would be like 100% black and white. It's like, I mean, even like this. Everything was built in white, gray, light gray, and black. There was no other blocks used besides, obviously, the fence, the signs here. But each of them you can walk to, which I have listed here. I said you may take the teleports if you like, or walk. Don't worry. It's like if you wanted to go to the pier, you could just walk around. You know, walk down to the pier. And obviously the water is like black or blue in this. It shouldn't be. Thank you. So we have like Pete's boat, which is like I think my favorite part of this whole world. Is Pete's boat. I love the detail put onto it. And I'll just take teleports here. Here's the waterway where you would fight Pete. Yep, Steamboat Willie. Now, I'm gonna see if I can actually... Oh, not that stairs. I'm gonna find this out, if it's the last thing I do. It should have kept my settings. Alright, so let's see here. So go to that, shaders, surface options, colors, here we go. There we go. So now it's all black and white. It's the way that I wanted it. So now this looks better to show you guys. It's just super black and white. We wanted to put like the boat here too, but we weren't super sure. I think we just decided on keeping the waterway blank here. But this does have a back. I had to recreate the back just in case. And then we can go off to the wharf, which is all barriered off. You can't get out. This is another place where you fought Pete. And you can see all the, I think there's just so many barriers everywhere. We wanted to make sure that you stayed in the area you needed to be. It's just funny that Twilight Town's music is playing right now. See, there's Cornerstone Hill. I know! It's just great. So we have the building site. This was the, I think it's my favorite part of the whole place. This is like the construction spot. I think it looks just so cool. Might be, I'm not sure if it's my favorite of the spot or not. But each of these like link up to each other. So then you want to go to Lilliput, which is the... We didn't know how to make the tiny houses, so we did like the destroyed version. So, I mean, we did our best here. My favorite part about this is, if you look in the back, like if you look over here, it has like the buildings from the construction site spot. Yeah, these are the, like the little, I don't even know what they are. They're like the little things that you use to travel through between. I just copied and pasted them everywhere, and I tried to make them best I could. They're like the little, like, curtain windows. So Cornerstone Hill, we're in Lilliput, and then we're going to go to the scene of the fire, which we decided to only do the version after yeah, the little houses on Lilliput, we did like the destroyed version. Like after you blow them up, they're like all like on fire and crushed. So this was the scene of the fire. We did it after the fire was over, because I didn't know how we were gonna do the like the curved house, especially of like of an apartment building this size. But Timeless River is all finished. Oh wait, we have one more. Mickey's house. There's no furniture in it. That's the only bad. I mean, we have some furniture, but like, I did my best. So that's Timeless River. It's all connected. So if I fly out, oh, not right there, but all of this is all one thing. The whole river goes across all of it. Which is like, it's crazy to think, because like now that like you go back and like look at all these worlds, they're really not that big. Like it's funny seeing like them compared to Kingdom Hearts 1, where like all of the worlds were like like really small, and then these ones are bigger, but they're not much bigger in terms of everything. But I might include this shader pack with oh wow, that was quick. Put Conquest back on. Once my Minecraft stops fighting with me, there we go. Like I said, Land of Dragons is the only thing keeping this thing. We were missing Atlantica. Once I get to the world map here. So Atlantica's not finished. That's why it has barriers around it. Port Royal has barriers around it. Pride Lands has barriers around it, and then Space Paranoids and The World That Never Was. And yes, we will return to Traverse Town. My bad. Just wanted to give you guys a little, like sneak preview of it, because the map is almost done. So, all right. So now we are going to work on. Oh geez, the VR is like not lined up. Okay, there we go. So it's going to be the building behind this pink thing. Which is going to be blue, and how tall is it? A little taller than the one on the right. Should be lined up perfectly with the one on the left. Okay. So we're going to use light blue. I hope it doesn't look too similar. Okay, now good. So it should line up with this. No, you're not being mean, don't worry. It's good to keep me, reminded and off. I get distracted pretty easily. Alright, so there's that. Now, does that go past that? It does. It goes to the edge. Okay. This is going to be actually down one. Wait, no, I did that right. Yeah, I did that right. And this is going to have do that, and then yeah, let's do that. It's a little different from the actual thing, but I don't have enough space like the actual one, so we're just gonna do that to improvise. Okay. trying to balance my VR headset. A little bit. I would say that I kind of expected it in a way, simply because she kind of gave herself to the darkness, I think, at the end of 0.2, where she kind of just, like, sank. So I don't think she willingly, like, at first, I think that she willingly, like, accepted the fact that, like, the darkness could take over her, and then I think Xehanort swooped in at the perfect moment and was like, oh, well, I mean, since you're already kind of, like, open, I don't know, I think that's just, like, how I've always thought about it. There we go. Oh man, this is gonna look so good. Even this just turned out great. Alright, so that's gonna go slants up 1 and then slants down 1. Okay. Yeah, it's like almost 2 here. I got carried away just a little bit. I was like, I'm gonna try streaming at, you know, whatever. Anson the Wise? I think the meeting with him, you know, maybe had something to do with it. Like, I'm kind of like wondering when that takes place, you know? Oh, we do! I do have the station of calling. It's kind of done, but it's like, I think the beginning of the game, I think the beginning of Twilight Town, we have it. It looks really cool, but not when you're up close to it. Only from above. That's the only sad part. It looks really sick from above. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Never mind. I keep forgetting that blank points is like completely a different time frame. Like I just forget that like blank points takes place after Kingdom Hearts 2. I always think it takes place. I always forget that it doesn't take place like right where because that's where I thought that 0.2 was gonna end where you meet Ansem at the end. And then they were gonna have like a remastered version of that scene, but I was wrong. I think we were all wrong because I'm probably in the popular opinion with that one, that everybody thought that and, like nobody was expecting it to end at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. So, put all of the... Yeah. But, like, time goes really slow in, the Realm of Darkness. Can I go, like, one day without it freaking raining on me every 5 seconds? How many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because that blank points is when Handsom's he already blew himself up from the big gun that he was making. Yeah, yeah. Because he was there like a while. Because he was like, I don't even know how long I've been here. Alright, right when the glass ends is when the pink box starts. Alright. How far does the pink box go to? Right before that. Okay. So we're gonna get this, that, and that. Starting the pink box. Dude, I just saw the movie Christopher Robin recently, and I just could not stop thinking about Kingdom Hearts the entire time. Like, I don't know if anybody else saw that. Saw the movie or whatever. Like it's weird because we're all used to hearing Pooh from Kingdom Hearts. I'm from the East Coast of the United States, so it is 1:47 in the morning right now. Oh. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know. This is like that should be as high as it should go. But this side is higher. Well, we're just gonna have to make way and pretend like it's not. Should be soon, man. We're gonna try to finish Land of Dragons as soon as possible. That's like our goal. There we go. And this should go all the way to the back. I'm just working on this as like a independent project. I mean, I'm still like working on it for like to release it and such. But I'm just doing it while I'm waiting for my team member. Oh, that goes here, here, and here. There we go. Pink box. Oh, so you're on the West Coast. One of my favorite songs in the whole game. I actually like the, believe it or not, I actually like the Days version better than the Kingdom Hearts 2 one. So there are 3 in between. I'm just gonna declare that as the middle. That is not the middle. Yeah, it is currently 80 degrees out, I think, where I am. Ish. I'm enjoying it. I haven't done it much, but it's pretty fun, I guess. I don't really like, you know, I always like wanted to do it, but I wasn't sure how to do it, and I'm not like sure how to talk through it and everything. Ooh, that looks perfect. Because like all it would be is just this. I mean, obviously down the line, maybe more. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like earlier today, I was just like, I'm gonna stream it, and it just happened to be 10 p.m. or something like that. I know it was like late. My favorite Disney movie is Treasure Planet. Funny enough, that's why I want it so freaking bad. I feel like it didn't get the recognition it deserved. Yeah, like I don't make videos enough. That's why I was like, I'm gonna stream it for, you know, I'm just gonna stream tonight. Oh, that's right. That has to be the emerald. What am I thinking? I haven't uploaded in a while, and I felt bad for it, so I felt like I'd just do a stream it randomly. Brother Bear? I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years. I forgot they made like 3 of them, didn't they? Okay. Oh, it's like one above the pink box? Oh, that's not cool. Alright, I'm gonna have to make the pink box. One shorter. Oh, it's just the 2 of them? Yeah, I don't remember. I remember there being like a couple of them. Maybe that was that. Oh, the amazing redstone? I wish. I don't know. For right now, it's just going to be like an exploration, seeing how it's just so much already. Like, the map, like, lags my computer, and I have a pretty good computer. Not like a lot, but just a little bit where it's noticeable. But as for the, like, the redstone and stuff, I'm not sure about it for right now, sadly. I would love to, but my friend, he's pretty busy. He's doing his own. He actually works for Mojang now, so he's been doing a lot of stuff for them. Not in like a weird way. Like he builds for like the marketplace, I should say. In a way, like that's all I'm like basically allowed to say. So he's way too busy to do any redstone, unfortunately. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. I can't believe it's like actually being closed off. Compatible with PS3? I know there's actually a way to like convert PS3 maps into like PC into PS3 maps, because we used to do it back for Xbox and stuff. I'm not sure if there's like a size limit, because if there isn't, I might try to get my maps on PS3. I don't know. I'm not like super knowledgeable about that thing, but I do know it exists. Alright, and this has a checker pattern. Okay. KH2 might. I don't know about this thing. smaller maps probably won't. Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't know about PlayStation 4. Oh, whoops. But I do know it's possible to, get, like, transfer maps to other games. Because I made a Star Wars map a few years ago, and I originally made it entirely in MC Edit. I didn't even touch the game at all, because my computer barely would run it before I bought this new one. And then we converted it to the Xbox 360, and it ran semi-fine. It was the Battle of Jakku. I just think the size of the maps will lag. But I don't know if you guys saw my Battle of Jakku. I kind of like sometimes branch off from Kingdom Hearts when we're like in a slow period and I build stuff. I know, yeah, the trailer is somewhere hidden on this, it's not really hidden, it's somewhere on this channel, but it was a Hunger Games map, but it was for the Battle of Jakku. It was, I made it to advertise the, Force Awakens when it was coming out. I'm just hoping this is the right size for everything. We also have, my friend's making Daybreak Town, and for like the past couple days, I've just had like the best idea to use like back covers, like audio. I think it would just work great. Yeah! Oh, I mean, hey, if you want to do that, you can go ahead, but like, I feel like people who constantly say like, oh, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I feel like that's just considered begging, and I don't know. I feel like that's not right. Yeah, someday, when I put the video out. But it's, we originally made Daybreak Town, well, me and my one friend did, a long time ago. And, that was back when, Unchained Key was literally just called, Kingdom Hearts, like, Key, for, like, your browser. And we made it, and it was super cool. But, like, the clock tower was ugly and big, and, like, I still love it. I still love my version of Daybreak Town, but, we're making my one friend is, working on a, Unchained Key accurate version, so it would feature all the maps that, like, you go to in the mobile game. And, of course, the clock tower looks much, much nicer. Oh my god, is this gonna be symmetrical? Oh! It's so good. Excellent. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much just shows that anybody can be on YouTube. I think that's the problem. I think that there's too much where people think that they can be on YouTube because anybody is. And while I say that's also true, there's like I feel like there's like a slim market for everything. Like, I don't even feel like Minecraft channels are doing well anymore, just strictly because how they're doing. Alright, so this is going to extend up. So this is a box. We're gonna have blue, magenta. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Alright, so let's see here. What else does it have? Dark blue and light blue? This is gonna be really tough. Ooh, maybe I can use that. Alright, I'll keep that out. Keep the pink. Honestly, I got no idea. I didn't think about that beforehand. Usually I just go until I get bored. Or I'm like, oh, I don't feel like building anymore. I mean, it might be soon since it's 2 in the morning. But I think, let's say, like, let's call it after, like, we get this back wall finished. Like, once we get this back wall, I think then I'll cut it. We actually use based off the game. I'm wearing my PlayStation VR because my TV is behind me, and I don't want to turn around every 5 seconds to look at the game. So I have the VR helmet on where I can quickly put it down over my eyes and check out where I am in the game, and then base it off of that. That's what I'm doing. That's probably why you hear like my mic shift or whatever, because it's hitting the VR helmet. So right now I'm looking at this blue box on top of the green here, and I'm trying to get my colors set up. So we're gonna use, I think we're gonna use the lapis lazuli block. We're gonna use magenta, probably blue wool, and I want to see if I can use dark blue. Yeah, and as for Kingdom Hearts 2, we actually use oh my god, we use the, I actually have the game files for all the maps, so thankfully I can just fly around in the game and in this map viewer and look at everything. So let's see here. I'm playing as Riku right now. I've beaten Sora's story, so I don't need to use the drop meter anymore. Alright, so that pink is going to go all the way across the back. So I can actually just cheat and go back to my editing program. So we're going to, oh. Bring that all the way across. Oh, I've beaten Dream Drop Distance a long time ago. I've just been using the well, this is the Dream Drop Distance HD, I believe, version that I'm using. So my friend already has beaten it. I beat it on the 3DS a long time ago. I think I only need 2. Oh wait, no, I need I'd say a little bit more. Maybe like that. Yeah, I never platinumed any of them. I think it's just 2, right? I don't need much more space. Nope. So I'll bring that across. Oh, let me bring that one more out. Yeah, I have the I actually also have the Japanese like special limited edition of Dream Drop Distance, the 3DS. Strictly because I needed that so much. 2. To jump down and check the colors. 2 blue, and then okay. So let's see here. We're gonna do blue. Yeah, if you ever look it up, yeah, I spend a lot of money on Kingdom Hearts. I think a little bit more than I actually want to. But I haven't made a video on it in a while. But I don't think anybody watches those. Yeah, I never actually could do anything until I got a job. And until then, that was my saving grace. Even now, I barely have enough for, like, many things. Because my budgeting skills is just so bad. Alright, so there's that. This box is, like, not a big fan of this. So let's see here. So it's gonna go out and it's gonna go over them all. Same. I've never been to any of those, but I really want to. But I've been using the wrong blue. I want to use this wool. Like, I want to go to E3 one day, but, like, all my friends go to E3, and it's just that there's really nothing to do if you don't have a press pass. Like, it's not worth going. If that makes sense. Because, like, other than that, you're just, like, standing in lines for, like, hours. Even. Like, pretty much your whole day's gone. Just play a game. Oh, you were at E3? I know that, like, it's probably nice if, like, you live in, like, the general area. But, like, I'm all the way on the East Coast, so there was, like, really no point in me, like, flying all the way out to LA. Hopefully I'll have my time. Hopefully it should come to New York Comic Con. It went to 2.8 did, so I have faith. Okay, wow, that actually looks a lot better than I expected. So it's the yeah, I want to meet him so bad. I know, I'm sure I'll get there eventually. Yeah, I would love to do that. My plan is hopefully to go to PAX East. That's my plan. Although going to PAX East as a group is very difficult because of how weird their ticket system is set up. He always seems like he's annoyed. I don't know, like, what it is about him. Maybe it's just, like, how he is. Oh. I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like maybe he's, like, a cool person? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to know. But he always just seems like he's just annoyed about something. I can't believe these end up working every time. I can't believe this. This is so nice. Oh. There's so much checkered here. Maybe I think that's because, like, it was probably Cynical's, like, first time, because I know that HMK and, like, I think Sky were both at E3 last year. So, I think that's probably what did it. Alright, let's see how much... So now I can actually shorten this. So they probably, like, get the gist of everything there. But, like, the biggest convention I was at was just an anime convention. I haven't been to an expo yet. I would love to. I mean, I don't know if too many games, like, counts as, like, an expo, because it kind of doesn't. Hopefully PAX East. Hopefully I'm able to go to PAX East. I'm really excited to go. But, like, booking the hotel room's easy and stuff like that, but, like, buying your ticket and then making sure all of your friends buy their tickets before they're all sold out is the challenge. And that's, like, the part that's holding us back, really. Alright. Wow, I was not expecting it to, like, actually come together like this. Like, I think I'm, like, getting ready to the point where it's, like, almost time for, like, layer 2. Let me get some nice screenshots here. Yeah, I think I might end the stream since it's, like, getting pretty late. I'm just going around taking some screenshots. Yeah. Like I said, I feel like if you weren't, like, a press pass or anything, like, E3 is not that fun. Oh, I mean, I hope so. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so let's close out of that. Close out of that. So, I appreciate all you guys for coming out. I know there was like 8 of you at one point. But I think that I'm going to end my stream here, simply because it's 2:13 in the morning. But I do want to try to build more on Thursday. I might be free sometime there. It's not going to be at 10 p.m., don't worry. It's not going to be super late at night. But I think I'm going to end it here. And hopefully... I know! I have to! It's getting too hot in my room. But, don't worry. Don't worry. Thursday will be at midday, I promise. I promise. But I appreciate everybody for coming out. Yeah, definitely. I'm very nice to talk to. I'm not mean. But, I hopefully will see you guys on Thursday. So, I'll see you then.